It's all how you look at it. You'll get no complaints from me. Clean sheet, 3 points, job done. I'm not going to be Captain Bring Down with the little minor quibbles that I might have. No complaining from me.
Does anyone here speak old, dude?
Is Bernie Sanders here bothering you?
Sure, we would all love one of those 4-1, 5-1 games where we don't have to worry all fucking game long and there's no stress whatsoever. But there's a lot to feel good about with Arsenal Football Club right now.
Hey, you wankers! Hey!
The youngsters, Saka, Martinelli, Willock, they're all advancing way quicker than I thought. Chambers, Tierney, Bellerin. We are closing the gap on Liverpool and Manchester City. We are closing that huge chasm. We're not there yet, but we're almost there. We can only play who's put in front of us. I like Eddie Howe. I like the way Bournemouth play, but we shut them fucking down.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
I love that Unai Emery was positive in his lineup selection with a creative midfielder.
Doing better, but knowing is going to be difficult.
And what happened with Wolves today in Manchester City shows that we should be brave and go in there positively when we go to Manchester City and Liverpool. Positive!
Because it was a very, very boring game. And Emery again is a Mr. Tinkerman. Because that game, yeah, there was some positive because he had Ceballos, but there was no flow in the game. So Guendouzi for me was the man of the match, but he was in the wrong position, running from the front to the back, to the front to the back, but having no impact on the game. And what's the point having Aubameyang and Pepe up front if you don't give them the ammunition? The first 20 minutes we played so well, and then he just got scared again. This man is playing his career. He knows he needs to save his ass, so he's just setting us up to play very defensively. So what happens? Pepe pushed up front where he can't have any action because he's surrounded by players all the time. And Aubameyang, second half, we only had one shot in target, playing at home against Bournemouth. Well, you know what? I watched Leicester game against Liverpool, and Liverpool was lucky to win that game. Chelsea is hot. I think we are behind them. So we haven't progressed at all. So we have a very good rest and then a big run of fixture. Let's hope that we do something. But we're not going anywhere.
What are you doing?
I'm out.
One love, one heart. Let's get together and cuss a bumbo clock. You don't know this is the one love Rasta, you know. When you see me, you know say it's just one love. You know what I mean? Big up Arsenal, well done. Game might not excited like in the week, but we do it. One piece. You know what I mean? Big up David Luiz. You don't know. Continue on that part to bumbo clock. I must say I take a while to make this video cause I was watching Newcastle game. Before 9:45, we used to fire thing near one pop. One in a man who head on them job. I must say, Bayern Munich book some people in our 7-star hotel. I mean, you say them hungry. So brightly bring them a cheap piece. You see it? Bumbo clock, you know. No.
To the Arsenal 1-0. To the Arsenal 1-0. It was good. It was a scrappy win. But I'll take the 1-0 because now guess what? We are third, 1 point behind City. Good week. We have that good attitude going into the international break. We're gonna come back energized and continue a good run. You know, we need to make certain changes in our game, though. It was a boring game, you know, especially second half. You know, second half was really, really boring, and Bournemouth wasn't playing any well either, so it kind of made us look like superstars. But this is what needs to change in our game. We need to go back to the Arsenal identity, playing sweet, beautiful football. You know, David Lewis, I can say he's trying to redeem himself now, because he gave that 2 penalties in his first 4 games or so. But everyone is playing good. I can say anybody didn't play well. The only one I would say is Kolasinac, man, because he needs to get that crossing on point, man. And his crossing was just shambolic. But all in all, everyone did great. You know, have a good international break. Come back stronger than ever.
I know it sounds like we're keep on mourning, but we're not playing good football. We win, and we're third because other teams are shit, not because we're good. And we win by luck. Honestly, I'm tired of seeing this happen so many times. I'm still Emery out because we've given him time. Even if we give him more time, what's he going to do? We can't see his philosophy in our game. Our gameplay is so negative. I can't continue watching Arsenal. I'm an Arsenal fan. Obviously, I'm going to get up by 7 a.m. to watch us again. But Emery needs to cut this negative football and start playing some attacking ones.
Decent. I feel like it was a good defensive performance. I feel like the defense played pretty well. Do you know what I mean? We weren't flying into tackles. We were actually standing up and being patient and then tackling. That might have made it seem like Bournemouth had us on ropes, but they really didn't. Even in the second half when they came out, we dealt with a lot pretty much easily. And Xhaka played an important role in that, and I don't think anyone noticed. Because whenever Luiz or Socrates went up in attack, it was Xhaka that was dropping in to cover centre-back. And he did not move until they dropped back into their position. So he actually acted as a centre-back cover. And there were even times where we played as a 3 with him in the back covering. So there was a lot of defensive support. I feel like Tierney needs to start after the international break now. Luiz's first goal was good for him. Pepe, keep your head up, your time will come. The young guns are thriving. And I think Ozil's time is definitely done, just because he might be able to create something. He doesn't offer anything to the team. He's not in the team because he didn't offer anything in the first place, apart from a few chances here and there. But the theme for Ozil last year was like, why is he in the team? He doesn't do anything. He needs to be sold. Now Emery's dealing with him. Now everyone wants him back in the team. Make up your mind. Come on, you guys.
Ron here. What a snooze fest. Rushed home from the airport after a 20-hour journey from India to New York, and instead of helping me with my jet lag, this game was literally punching me in my face, trying to put me to bed. We were not creative, boring. Why? Because our best playmaker, Ozil, is not involved at any level. And why is that? Because Emery somehow made him his sworn enemy. What has Ozil done so wrong that he doesn't even get on the bench? He is clearly our best playmaker. He is the one who can unlock defenses. He can put those through balls that Pepe needs for his confidence. Auba can run into. I'm not saying that he needs to start or needs to play against the top 6 or 7, but Ozil can definitely play against the other 10 or 12 teams who will sit back. Ozil can unlock those defenses. I don't trust this team to be 1-0 to the Arsenal sort of team, because we don't have the defensive prowess. So we need to score goals, and Ozil can help us with that. On a positive though, 3 points, clean sheet going into the international break, and after the international break we've got a good run in, so we should try to capitalize on that, get as many points, best amongst the rest for now, which is obviously a positive. Chambers was immense. Guendouzi, as usual, a leader. So these were some of the positives, but we need to buck up and improve our game style, try to pick up points, but we need to be the Arsenal and dominate some games. Let's go, Gunner.
Yeah, it's been a good 3 points overall and above, but I didn't like the second half, man. I need to shout out first to the good guys like Luis Puron. And I'm proud about Chambers, man. He's been coming off the ranks for long, man. Like, he did put everything on the line. But what's happening, man? We go second half, we start playing like Like we ain't even at home. Like we don't care what's going on. We just laid back, let them take over. We at home. This is our ground, man. This is our shit. We're supposed to run this. I mean, what these people do? They laid back. They just had to lay back like, we got the lead. Let's just let them lead. Nah, man. We're supposed to apply pressure. I don't know what happened. This mid just went flat.
Yeah, man. Arsenal guns out. You don't know, good win. 1-0, little and scrappy. You know, David Luiz, he's redeeming himself. If he could only be a little better defensively, but he's getting better since he gave away like 2 penalties earlier in the season. But you know, good win. We'll climb up to 3rd. You know, more than my expectations because I just wanted 4th. So if we have 3rd, well, you know, that's good to go. Then City, 2-0 loss, I believe. That helped us out. So we're right there, you know, vying for 3rd. Tottenham loss. You know, only Chelsea on our foot really right there. But good run out by the team. You know, but I still think Emery has the formation wrong. We need, he stacked up too much on the defensive mids in support of the defense, which it misses out on the attacking mid and the creative players. Like Mesut Ozil, he wasn't even in the squad. If we paying him that much, he should at least be in the squad on the bench if we need him. But I still think we need creative players to replace people like Ramsey. You know, but we need Ozil because it's only a matter of time where we play the big guys and we don't have no service for the strikers. You know, when Lacazette come back, Aubameyang and Pepe, we need people, you know, servicing them. I believe if you put Ozil right behind the central striker and he has Aubameyang, Lacazette and Pepe, he could feed them and he has good vision when he's ready to go. You know how Ozil is. But, you know, good win, 1-0, scrappy. The games we're supposed to win against a decent Bournemouth side that's very underrated. So, you know, let's enjoy this. We don't usually have a lot of good things to say about Arsenal because they disappoint us so much. But as we could say, Arsenal guns out, we did good. Let's enjoy 3rd place. Going into the international break, bullet.
Hello Arsenal fans worldwide. I think it's easy to paper over the cracks because we won 1-0. Look, I'm happy with the result. 1-0, 3 points, clean sheet, all that. I'm very happy, but it's not good enough. We had 2 shots on target the whole game. The second half, we had no shots on target whatsoever. It was horrible, horrible, horrible. I miss the Arsenal that I know when we smell blood and we go for the kill. That's the Arsenal I know, not this Arsenal. We score 1 goal and that's it. We're trying to keep the 1 goal lead and that sort of thing. It's not good enough. I'm sorry. Look, I'm happy with the win, but I feel if we continue playing this way, I mean, we could easily have drawn that game if Callum Wilson found the net at the end of the game. It could have been a 1-1 and everybody goes into a meltdown. It's simply not good enough. On a positive note, I thought Callum Chambers played well. I thought Guendouzi had a very good performance as well. We can do better than this. We really can do better than this. This is not good enough. The fact that we won doesn't mean we should forget about our problems. We are not automatic at the moment. There's nothing automatic. The transition is really slow. We get the ball from defense and we can't turn defense into attack so quickly. We can't do that at the moment. We've played 8 games in the season and I cannot see automatic transitions.
Yo, what's up, Ghana family? We've got 3 points in the bag. This has been amazing. The team has had, I think, one of their best performances this season. It's good David Luiz has got a goal finally for us. At least he can now, get 1 back for the penalty he caused last time. But anyway, it was good to see everybody work as a team, go forward as a team, press. Everybody is fighting for each other. I mean, look at, and I like the competition Emery has done by removing Pepe and bringing on Martinelli. It gives a signal to the bench and the kids in the youth team that if you have a good performance and you keep it up and it's consistent, you can get into the team. So I have bravo for that. We got the 3 points, so let's keep marching on. Spurs lost. It just makes this weekend better. Gunners are blazing.
Listen, we have to agree that it's always nice to get that odd goal. The odd goal, like a 1-0. It's always, we can always take that. A 1-0 is always as good as any other win. And The only thing I can criticize about today is that we never made it quite safe, because when you are at 1-0, you are giving the opponent the chance to come back. Otherwise, apart from that, I can always take the 1-0. I think as of now, we already know what happened at Man City's game. So it's always good. We take the 1-0, they take the the loss. For Man City, they take the loss. And of course, we are continuing to improve. We need more wins, more secure wins, like 2-0 or 3-0 or 3-1. But a 1-0 is a 1-0 and it's a win. So we take it. Let's continue to improve.
Some performances is becoming worrying these days. Honestly, it's becoming rather worrying. We're third in the league, 1 point behind Man City. Everything is good. Everything is good. Apart from some 1 or 2 performances here and there. But overall, it's been a good season so far. It's been a good season so far. But we can do more. We need to really improve, performance-wise. Come on, you Gunners.
Gunners, happy for the 3 points today, but it was a shaky 3 points. Had Bournemouth been more clinical in the second half, the game could have been a draw. And this was we playing in the Emirates. Towards the last 15 minutes, the energy dropped rapidly. And despite the fresh legs, we were just very porous in the midfield, and Bournemouth was just coming onto us and could have gotten a goal, or probably 2. But we're happy with the 3 points. We take it, and we hope the team can improve against the next match, because if we play like this against tougher oppositions, we surely get beaten. Aubameyang was a little off today, and I think he should have started Tierney. I don't know why Emery chose to stick with Kolasinac today. There were a lot of balls coming in from the left-hand side of the pitch, and Kolasinac was getting ripped every minute of the game. He was getting ripped, and he was not delivering the crosses up front. He was just wasting the crosses. And I don't know why Tierney didn't start. He was on the bench, and he couldn't even come in when the back was so porous. I think Emery needs to still work on his team selection and his substitution. 3 points, we'll take the 3 points, we'll move on to the next game.
Actually, our nickname for David Luiz has been Agent Luiz. We don't want a repeat of, like Agent Check, Agent Luiz type of situation. But thank you for making that goal, and thank you for you and your defense for being solid throughout the game. And I have to say, we've been blaming Unai Emery for putting up 3 defensive-minded midfielders, but today I have to say big up to you, Unai Emery, for selecting Ceballos as our creative midfielder today. I felt like we had chances where we should have utilized, but all in all, I do appreciate, and I'm very happy that we won the game. Wasn't really comfortable. It was never a comfortable game to watch, but still I have to say I'm glad, because as at the time I'm recording this, Tottenham down. Manu, well, a troop says Bant AFC. Today I back you up, troops. Bant AFC indeed.
Average performance, we move up to 3rd in the Premier League. Happy with that. 3 points, clean sheet, good. I like how we were playing short passes, and then at some points we was changing up to long range. I like how we did that. Other than that, defensively was solid, I would say. Sometimes it was a little bit shaky, especially on Kolasinac. It was an average performance. The standout performance was, for me, probably would be Chambers. He was really good in the right back position. Xhaka he's always shit. He's the golden boy. He's always gonna get picked. It was obvious. Other than that, I think Pepe and Aubameyang didn't get the service they deserve. Pepe had 1 chance. It was a half chance, I would say. Should have done a lot better, but I think the manager has to get his best attribute out of him. Just like you see with Guardiola and all of that, getting the best out of Aguero, Sterling, Bernardo. Unai Emery has to get the best out of him. When his confidence is low, he has to be there for him and say, comfort him and give him confidence.